Alright guys, welcome back to another video of Warframe. I want to welcome you guys back to another video. I haven't made a Warframe video in a while, but I do want to check out my Rhino that I think is finished, and it is nice. Let's get this baby right here. Whenever cross-save becomes a thing, I will then hop on over and transfer everything over. Because, like, why would you want to start over in a game like this? You know what I mean? There he is, Rhino. Rhino is, in my opinion, the best starter frame. Now let me clarify. You can't play as him in the beginning. Like, you actually have to farm for him. But he's the easiest frame to farm, in my opinion, and he's also one of the best frames in the game. There have been a few frames that have come out recently that surpass him in almost every aspect. I'm looking at you, Neja. However, Neja's been out like ever since the game came out. His rework basically made him better than Rhino, in my opinion. Albeit, he doesn't really look that cool. I mean, look at this guy. Let's see what we can throw on to Rhino here. Oh, we have his dex armor? Or his skin? Oh my gosh. Well, guess what, guys? We're instantly cool. Holy crap, what is this? Death Watch. What in the world is this? This is sick. If you see here, the black on the classic palette without toggling the legacy color palette, this is like a pretty flat black. But if you change it to legacy, it actually like ups the contrast a bit. So you see how it's like grayish? Thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, for not having a prime skin for Rhino, this looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm digging it. I'm not sure what this video is going to be about. I usually just like start playing, then hit record. Warframe is a really good game, I'm gonna be honest. I've said this quite a few times in a lot of my other videos regarding this game. And I'll be honest with you, alright? Keep it 100. But just a little backstory regarding this game. I used to play this game too much. And what I mean by that is, I actually used to stay up a long time playing this game. And by that, I mean, I would start playing this game around the afternoon, and then I would stop playing this game around the afternoon. If you catch my drift. But yeah, I remember I would usually like stay in Maru's Bazaar just to get good sales, trying to sell some stuff. This was back when I would usually like farm for certain things that just come out and then sell them in the marketplace. Specifically, like, you know, say if a prime gets unvaulted, I would then farm relics and then crack them so I can sell the sets, which took a while to do actually. So say for example if Necros Prime just got unvaulted, I would immediately go and farm for his relics, and then I would try my best to get all of his parts so I can then sell his entire set. And I even did a thing one time where I wanted to see how well I could start from the bottom in terms of platinum. And what I would do is I would spend like 20 bucks I would set, first of all, I would set a goal for myself. So say it's January 1st. I would actually like buy platinum, like 20 bucks worth or something. And then I would just trade. I would buy, sell, back and forth all day until I can at least double what I currently had before I sold anything. So I actually kept track one time, and I had about 200 platinum once. I had bought like 200 platinum, and then fast forward like a month or two, and I actually had about 500 platinum, and that was all just from buying and selling. And it was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty proud of myself. I didn't think it was possible, but it actually very much is. It's very possible. It takes a while. You gotta get kind of lucky, but it pays off. And it takes a lot of patience. I modded my Phantasma, and this is actually before the Phantasma Prime ever came out. I modded my Phantasma to the point where, like, I literally could insta-kill anything on the Steel Path. Steel Path Survival on the Kuva Fortress. Yo, I actually lasted an hour with no problems by myself with several Warframes only using the Phantasma. If you don't have a proper build, you will get destroyed. Alright guys, you're gonna get annihilated if you're not properly built. Spoiler alert, you can easily take Gara and have no problems. Rhino, however, I think you'll have more problems because his Rhino skin will get annihilated quickly. Almost so quickly to the point where you won't even realize your iron skin's gone. And by then, you're dead. Gara is fantastic. I would sometimes do a solo with Nidus. I tried Sevagoth. I couldn't really survive with him as well as I would like to. Sevagoth is a very unique frame, and he's actually one of my favorites. He's one of the coolest frames in my opinion, because his ultimate basically lets you play as another Warframe, which is pretty sick. So he is one of, if not the most unique frame in this game. Excalibur, let's be honest, if you take him to the Steel Path Survival, you're probably not going to make it past 5 minutes. If you are an Excalibur main and you know what you're doing, props to you, but I can't do that. Ember is kind of fun to play. Stynex is trash. Let me see here. Baruch. Oh, dude, Baruch is actually really good in the Steel Path Survival. He's goated. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's really good. Citrine, I've never played as. I've never played as this person. Ooh, dang. This person's pretty sick. Not sure who this is. Equinox. I don't think I played Steel Path with her. Frost is a joke. Garuda is kind of a joke. Goss. He's really good in the Steel Path. He's just ridiculous. Grindel. I actually have not played as him since his update, or since his rework rather. But when he did come out originally, I played as him. I basically mained him for like a few months when he came out. I really enjoyed playing as him. Geyer. Oh yeah, when she first came out, she was actually bugged, and she seemed to be very OP, but then that actually wasn't the case. She actually was bugged. That's why she was so OP. Unfortunately, they didn't nerf her. Well, they didn't really nerf her, they just fixed her the point where they wanted her to be, and it actually ruined her, not gonna lie. Gyre was pretty fun to play as when she first came out. Haro is a fantastic frame to play as. I actually really enjoy Haro. When he first came out, by the way, his frame quests, or whatever they're called, like his actual quest to get him, was actually kind of terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. It was like a scary horror thing. But Haro is really dope. You really want to take his... what is it, his first or his second ability? I forget which ability it is, but it's basically where you chain everyone up. You can actually take his ability and put it on any Warframe. And I'm going to show you guys right quick. If you play as Zaku and you take Haro's... I forget the name of the ability, but it's where you chain them up. You take that ability, you put it on Zaku, you can literally play without dying as Zaku for like hours on Steel Path Survival. It's actually insane. He's actually really good. Hildren, I would usually play as her just for memes. She's the shield goddess. She's pretty cool, I guess, but you don't really want to play as her in Steel Path. Hydroid, I believe he just got his rework. I don't think I've ever played with him in Steel Path. Anaros is a joke. You can't die as him, but it's also like he's not really fun to play because that's all he has going for himself. So, I mean, you can shoot guys, but that's about it, really. Ivara, really good Steel Path. You can literally play hours with her and you won't die. She's also not really all that fun to play as, in my honest opinion. Because you basically have to be really slow, sneak around, and it's not really what you want to do in this type of game that's really fast-paced. But, you know, there are those Ivara mains. Also, Ivara Prime looks really cool. I have no idea who this guy is. Lavos is garbage. Limbo used to be cool. Loki is a joke. Mag is a trying Warframe. They really need to fix her properly. She is decent. I tried taking her to Steel Path, but I just got obliterated with her. Mesa is insane. She's really good. What you want to do with Mesa is you want to take Hildren's helmet ability and throw it on to Mesa, and you're basically invincible. Necros is really only used for loot. Neja is insane. You can easily last hours with Neja on Steel Path Survival. He's actually my top 5, like he's on my top 5 favorite Warframes. Also, did they add this like tendril thing to him? I don't believe I remember this being on him. But he's one of my favorite Warframes, absolutely insane. What you want to do with him, you throw Roar on him, and he's just busted. Nova, you know, I'm not really too fond of Nova. She's okay. I like her teleport ability, but I don't think I ever played as her on Steel Path. I probably did a long time ago. Nyx, her deluxe skin is really sick, but I never play as her. Oberon, this guy needs to just be deleted from this game. He is absolutely useless. Octavia is probably... No, she actually is the best Warframe in this game, but for some reason you never see people play as her. I believe because she's not really all that interesting in terms of her styling. I think these little like Manticords are cool. Portia is really cool. I like her a lot, but I don't really last long in Steel Path playing as her. Revenant is pretty dope. I think he got a rework, which made him better than before. But he is one of my favorite Warframes. Saren is really good. I don't really like her that much. Titania is really good. Trinity, I don't think I've ever played with her on Steel Path. She's also like a meaningless Warframe. Valkyr, I think she got reworked, but also got debuffed, I think. I'm not quite sure. Vauban is one of the most unique Warframes. I'm just kidding, by the way. I actually like his Prime a lot. And by the way, I think his Prime is actually the most expensive Primes to sell in the game. Or to trade for in the game, rather. It's also one of the cooler Prime skins. I actually do have Vauban Prime on my PlayStation, but he never gets taken out the closet. I don't think I ever play as him. I think I bring him out like once a year or something. Volt gets disintegrated in Steel Path. Not sure who this is, although she looks pretty cool. Wisp is my top 3 favorite Warframes. She's really cool. I enjoy her a lot. Yeah, she's really good on Steel Path. Wukong is also really good on Steel Path. Zaku is definitely top 3 best Warframes for Steel Path. Ureli sucks. Zephyr is also a fantastic starter frame. If you can get her early on, you will be very happy. And she will basically carry you into the Steel Path, like from beginning to end, honestly. Like, she's really good. But if I have to rate top 3 Steel Path Warframes, Neja is number 3. You have to be active with him. You constantly have to run around and just jump everywhere. But as long as you have either Roar on him or Hildren's shield ability, I think it's Shield Pillage. So if you have Shield Pillage on him or either Roar, he is insane on Steel Path. He is my 3rd favorite frame for Steel Path Survival, and what I mean by this, I mean Kuva Steel Path Survival. That's like the only one I actually play. You can play the Void Survival, but I prefer Kuva Steel Path because the hallways are super narrow. And they're great for Haro, because you can just throw his like penance or something. I forget what it's called, but it's chain ability. It just tangles everyone up in the hallways. My number 2, Zaku. Zaku is insane. If you throw on Haro's chain ability on Zaku, it's just ridiculous. Like, he is insane. You really want to run Arcane Energize with him, because you are spamming abilities lots. You're spamming Haro's chain ability all the time, and you're using his 4 to run around and get that bullet dodge chance or whatever it's called. Zaku's really good. Gara is my number 1. Okay, guys, I don't care what you say, alright? I don't want to hear it. Also, I have not used the skin yet. I might have to buy this whenever cross save becomes a thing. But Gara is relatively old. She came out with the Plains of Eidolon. Gara's a really good frame. Like, man, it's so hard. I want to say she's my favorite Warframe in the entire game. Gara, she is so OP, man. I'm telling you. You can literally put anything on her 3 in terms of the helmet abilities. Her 3 is pretty much useless. I'm sure there are some builds out there that you can use. But all in all, her 3 is just eh. You know, it's eh. Literally, guys, all you do is you throw her 2 on, just kill dudes, and then you spam the 4 to recharge your 2, and you gotta make sure you do it before the timer goes out, and you explode the 4 with the 1, and your damage for your 2 exponentially goes up. And what that means is you can literally get your damage for your 2 to get like 1,000,000 damage or something crazy. And then what happens is you can insta-kill any enemy in the game without even shooting your gun. She is, and will always be, the best frame in the game. Now, what I am saying is extremely, extremely subjective. And a lot of you guys may agree, a lot of you guys may disagree. But I'm sure most of you guys will agree that Gara is one of, if not the best frames in the game. This video seemed to be kind of off topic a bit, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you guys want to see some more frame war, let me know in the comment section. I will bring out more Warframe videos anyways, but if you want to see more, leave a like and comment please. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Until next time.